wife women are said to be homemakers, so you are making your own.
That's
In
your
this
being a maid.
context, in this context, it's not a maid. The maid of the
What
work
does
of,
a maid do?
a maid is a paid person that is called to come.
I don't care
work
paid.
with you.
What activity does a maid do?
A maid
What
does,
do you pay her
a
to
maid
do?
does whatever thing you
because you
tell her
pay
to
her.
do. It does not really mean
this is nothing about the house chores now. You call it a maid because you pay her.
you pay her and you tell her, you give her instructions.
Is your mechanic your maid? See here the
Lois,
truth.
you agree with me that a 9 to 5 you can't address her. You can't address her.
I don't care
maid.
whether she wants to be addressed that way or not.
So your
but I'm just trying to tell you what she is. We can use is okay. See, we can use a fancier name, right? It's okay, but the activities remain the same. That's what your primary responsibility in being a wife is. First of all, you are a maid, then you are a 9 to 5 or a business person or whatever else you want to do with your life. But first of all, you are the maid.
Mr. Kennedy, if you don't have a job, that means you're also a maid.
Why I will always advise you make your
It does not matter.
Please,
if you like, be the director of Central Bank.
You don't have a 9 to 5 job.
As long as
a business you are running.
If you don't have that because before you enter marriage, they will see you as a liability. Example is this one that is still beside them.
If you compromise on things with your wife, does that make you less of a man?
Especially the washing machine.
it's okay.
So that you can put your clothes by yourself with your hand.
That's not my responsibility.
Oh, I should do it for you.
Yeah,
you go get the teachers go work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's the thing.
See,
that's her role. That's her role.
Kọ́lọ̀ má jẹ́ àkàgbákò ọkùnrin Kennedy. Review. I'm your favorite host, Amisola, and with me here are my co-hosts,
Mr. Kennedy.
And my name is Lois.
Voice of the Lois. Thank you all for your engagement. Thank you for your subscription on Like Africa Podcast Television. And today's topic is something that resonates with you. And Lois, would you like to lead the topic?
Okay. Today's topic we'll be talking about if you'd rather be a submissive wife or a controlling wife.
Okay. So there is this particular post that actually made us to.
Topic we'll be discussing about if you'd rather be a submissive wife or a controlling wife. 2 weeks ago, after I got married, my mother-in-law came for a visit. She had missed our wedding because of a flight issue but came later. She and I vibed instantly because I had not met her before. We were inside our room one day when my husband entered and asked where the laundry I did was. He looked frustrated and as he asked for a particular clothes which I had washed. I quickly excused myself from the room to look for the shirt for him. And when I went back, my mother-in-law asked why I allowed him talk to me like that. You are doing his laundry and he still can't look for his clothes himself. What are you, a maid? She pulled me closer and said, see, don't let him turn you to his house girl. Since I got married, I've never done his father's laundry. Instead, he does it.
Wow.
He does mine, and I brought him up to be that kind of man. If he's not gonna be polite and appreciate your efforts by looking for the outfit after you've washed it, let him wash and fold himself, she said. That was the last time I did his laundry in that house, and he has been doing mine. Good mother-in-laws exist. Mother-in-laws do not exist too.
Which one is good mother-in-law exist?
First of all,
So now,
she said that if what are you, a maid?
yeah, she said
So, and the truth is, see, guys, we're just going to be very, very honest about, all this. I understand that this is like a new age. Everybody's trying to new
Gen
age
Z,
everything,
Gen
right?
Z.
But I'm telling you, we can't new age everything because some of the things that you are trying to new age will crumble because the foundations that built them are not new age.
I think she said just 2 weeks, right?
Yeah,
That's
just
the
2
thing. The
weeks.
foundations that built them are
like
not new age.
the early days
If
of
you don't want to
marriage.
be a maid, it's better for you not to be a wife.
I do not agree with you on that point.
No. Your last statement is.
If you're
I
not
feel
ready
like
to
your last
be a
statement
maid,
is controversial.
it's better. See, this one is pop and plain. There's no going back and forth.
Why will you say
Wait,
This is the foundation on which marriage was built.
Second,
This is the foundation from the very beginning. Wherever it is that marriage started, whoever it is that started it, this is the foundation on which it was built.
Mr. Kennedy,
If you
wait.
can't be a maid, you can't be a wife. I don't know what you
Kennedy,
people are
wait.
trying to build in, but it
Mr.
will not be a
Kennedy,
marriage.
I'm not going to
I
agree
would
with
say
you
that.
on that one.
Okay.
But this is what I would say. As a wife, there are some duties that you are meant to do.
Yes.
Now you are not being a maid. But
There are some duties you're meant to do.
there are
As,
duties
then
that
what
you're
does that
supposed-
what does that make
you
you?
cook. It's not like it is compulsory. Your
I think it depends on how you see
You know,
this,
you know,
this,
demand-
the
demand
word
of
maid.
responsibility.
Here's the thing.
The word maid
Let me
depends
explain.
on how you look at it.
Let me explain something to you. In a marriage, I feel like we're partners. You are the head, I'm the neck.
You are the maid.
You are-
No,
the
stop
other one's
using
the
the
oga.
word maid. There's nobody that is
use
a
the
maid,
word-
actually.
Don't use the word
Because
maid.
the
So the
wife
word
has-
maid is the
No,
problem.
no.
No,
The word
But
wait,
the activity
listen.
is the same.
As a wife,
you
have
would rather
your
say
rules. As a wife, you have your rules. As the man of the house, you have your rules. As a wife, normally everybody has the idea that the woman has to cook, wash the clothes, take care
That's
of
the
the
work
children.
of a maid.
Wait now, that's
No,
not the work.
that's not
and
the
it
work.
will
No,
never be the
continue.
work. So now she has to cook, take care of the children, wash clothes, do everything. Literally, just like the house chores entirely.
Okay.
And the man has to like fend for. But now, even you as a man, you assist. You don't have to sit back, lay back.
I don't
and
have a
watch
problem
her.
assisting a maid.
She is not a maid.
Mr. Kennedy,
You are not
I
paying
put it to
her.
you that there's
I
nobody.
know the label is where
You
the
are-
problem is, right? The label,
I-
that maid's
see,
label
Lois,
is where
you
the problem
agree with
is.
me that the sister
But-
the mother-in-law made initially for asking her if she was a maid because of the fact that she felt like she was overdoing herself.
Exactly.
What do you mean overdoing?
So
what
now,
have you done
calm
that
down.
is the
Calm
overdoing?
down. Calm down.
That mother-in-law was
As a
controlling
wife-
her own husband. She said
as
so.
a wife, you have responsibilities to live up to. And as the man of the house that is the head of the house, you also have responsibilities to live up to.
Exactly.
You have like to cater for your family, provide the security,
Yeah, something
do
like that.
the
You are like
spiritual work
the
and
maga
everything. Yes.
of the
So
house.
now, as the wife, women are said to be homemakers. So you are making your own.
That's
In
you're
this
being
context,
a maid.
in this context, it's not a maid. The maid of the
What
work
does
of,
a maid
Will you
do?
call? Will you?
a
Mr.
maid,
Kennedy, will you
a maid
call-
is a paid person that is called to come.
I
and
don't
work
care
with
paid.
you.
What activity does a maid
A
do?
maid
What do you
does-
pay
a
her to
maid
do?
does
call it a
whatever
maid
thing you
because
tell her
pay
to
her.
do. It does
You
not
call
really
it a
mean
maid. This is not about the house chores now. You
You-
call
you
it a
call-
maid because you pay her.
you pay her and you
To
tell
do
her,
those
you give her
things. Now you are not
instructions.
paying
Is your mechanic your maid?
Mr.
don't
Kennedy,
you pay
mechanic
him?
are artisans.
If
Is your
husband-
plumber your
wait,
maid?
If my husband repairs
It's not about the
wait now.
paying. It's about the activities that is being done. It's not about the paying.
if
Is
my
your
husband-
hairdresser
So
your
now,
maid?
Mr.
If
Kennedy,
my
you rather
husband-
address your wife as a maid than calling her a wife.
She's a maid. Being a maid
She's
is
not
one
a
of
maid.
the things.
She's
Being
not
a maid
a
is one of
maid.
the responsibilities that she
Then go
has
find
as
one
a
for
wife.
yourself. Then go find
Yeah,
one for yourself.
being a
Mr.
maid
Kennedy,
is
now,
one
you're
of
not
the
supposed to-
responsibilities that she has
I
as a
feel
wife.
like you
This
right
is
now
how-
that you are not supposed to get
Mr.
married
Kennedy.
to any woman on
Why?
this earth. Just look for
I'm
a
sorry.
maid
So
you can pay
because you have a
for-
problem
to
with
do
being
the
a maid,
house
you think
chores.
every woman has a
Why
problem
you
with
use
being
the
a
word
maid?
a maid?
Mr. Kennedy,
Why would I use the word a maid
Mr.
since it's the
Kennedy,
activity of a maid that she has to perform?
The reason why this job have titles are because you pay them. It's like telling my husband now to clean.
That's
wait,
what I'm
wait.
saying.
It's like telling my husband
That's
now
not
that, oh
so.
babe,
No,
wait
no,
now,
no.
wait. Let me explain. It's like telling my husband now, oh babe, my car broke down. Can you come?
So that means
okay, it's close to this.
automatically
He comes
is-
now. You repairs it for me, and I start calling him a mechanic.
Mhm.
Is he a mechanic? Or I tell him that okay, babe, the kitchen sink has an issue,
And he comes
this
to fix it.
And
calls
he
me
repairs
plumber.
it.
Do I call him a plumber?
He's at that point he's a plumber. He
He's
just did
not
the job of a plumber. What do
wait,
you
wait,
mean?
wait,
What
wait.
do you mean?
Wait,
I'm a
wait.
plumber. That I just did the job of a plumber.
Wait, Mr. Kennedy.
That's just the thing.
Mr. Kennedy,
At that
if
point,
I
I'm a
pray-
plumber.
Mr.
There's
Kennedy.
nothing you're telling me.
Mr.
It's not
Kennedy.
just because of the money that is being paid.
Kennedy,
It's
shit.
about the job that is being done, the activities in what is being done.
Mr.
It's not
Kennedy,
just the money that is being paid.
Mr. Kennedy, I think you should shift
That's
your
the
face
thing.
cap a bit and like listen. So now you mean if I'm prayer covering my family, I'm now a pastor, Mrs.
You don't know. Even your Bible tells you, the man, that you're the priest over your own house. That's the thing. So does it mean that you now run a church?
You're asking
don't.
yourself the same question
the
I'm
thing.
asking you.
I'm telling you now
No,
that
no,
is
you're
the
asking yourself the
activity.
same question I'm asking
No,
you.
it's the activity that
The
made
activity
you,
does
that
not
gave
define
you
you.
the title.
The
It's
activity
the
does not
activity that gave you the title.
No.
It's not just. It's not. Are you being paid? Your pastors are being paid. They are collecting tithes and offerings.
So are you paying your
So when
wife?
you are a priest over your house, are you not? Are you,
reason why they
and
have
you're not
those
collecting tithe and
titles.
offering, it means you're not the priest.
No, does that mean that you are paying your wife? No, see, in marriage, before you get into marriage, please discuss. I usually say this often.
See,
Discuss about everything. The work of a maid is
what's the work of a maid?
you bring her in. You have an agreement.
She stay outside before.
Wait, you have yes, they are staying maids and they are working like.
It's
come in
inside
and
the
go
house that she
housemaid.
does the job now.
Wait, calm down. So now the fact that you have someone that is your wife that is assisting you with house chores
Assisting
does not
that's
mean
her
that
job. Assisting
she
you.
does not have the job
Excuse you.
description of
Assisting.
that.
She's
she
not
just-
assisting.
wait,
That's why I
she
said
said that
you
she
really
wants
have
to
to
do
decide.
She wants
if
to do
you're
it does not
ready.
mean it's her
If you're ready for this
Exactly.
union thing.
As a wife, you have the responsibility to take care of your home because you are the homemaker.
You know
You are
that?
making your home.
That's her
And
responsibility.
let me
And
tell
the
you
fact-
That's
something.
her responsibility.
Responsibility does
yes.
not mean you are entitled to do that.
What you mean entitled? It's your responsibility. You can't be saying you're not now entitled to
Wait,
do your
you as
responsibility.
a man, you are not entitled to calling me a maid because of my
I don't care whether
responsibilities.
you want to be called a maid or not.
The
You are a
mother-in-law
maid.
here just asked, are you a
See,
maid?
it's okay. We can
The
use
fact
that
that-
some other fancy word, right?
Like what?
Like housewife, like homemaker. All those things are fancy words. But you are a maid.
You are
Square
not,
point.
you are
period.
not a maid.
Please and please
A maid
viewers,
is being
avoid
paid.
men like
You are
Mr.
paid.
Kennedy.
What do
You are
you
paid.
mean?
You get married
You
to
don't
a
like to
beautiful
hear the
woman.
truth.
No, you get
You
married.
don't like to hear the
Lois,
truth.
you agree with me that a
You are
9
not-
to 5 you can't address her. You can't address her.
I don't
as a
care
maid.
whether she wants to be addressed that way or not.
So your
but I'm just trying to tell you
it
what
has
she is.
registered in your brain
We
that
can
she's
use
a maid.
it's okay. See, we can use a fancier name, right? It's okay, but the activities remain the same.
Wait, God.
That's what I'm saying.
God send me like from
You are a
someone
maid.
like Mr. Kennedy
You are
because at
married,
this
a
point-
maid, and if you're
at
not
this
ready to
point-
be actually a maid, then you should stay away from being a wife.
Please let's come back
That's
to the
the
topic
thing.
because Mr. Kennedy has made us.
Yeah, we can go
digress
back
a
to
lot.
the story.
So now the story is just talking about the mother-in-law asking the wife if she's a maid or not, and the fact that the wife succumbed immediately to saying that after then she has like she
She
stopped
started
doing,
controlling the husband.
she stopped doing the house,
Imagine.
the laundry, and the man has started taking over. So now I would say that
And the man started doing her own laundry.
the man
That's what she said.
Wait, calm
Did you
down
get
now.
it?
Calm down.
And the man said, you see,
The
this
fact
is
that-
when you decide to go out of your place. You completely, overhaul the entire marriage structure.
Mr. Kennedy, you are seeing it from the
If you
perspective
can't do
of
all that, why did you come in
entitlement.
here to be married?
You are seeing it from the perspective of entitlement as the man of the
It's
house.
not entitlement.
You-
When you come into a marriage, there are responsibilities that come with
Gen
that
Zs out
title.
there will not allow
And
you
those
to call them
responsibilities-
maid.
That's the reason why Gen Zs
And-
are not interested in a marriage.
They have
they are
And it's
not.
okay because they're actually seeing what marriage for what it is, and they're like,
something
I'm
about,
not interested.
about us
Because if you don't
when
have
we're
the
growing
if you
up.
don't have the mind to do these things, you should stay away from marriage.
Lois,
That's the thing. It can never
traditionally,
work if you can't go that direction.
if you go back in time, the traditional women like our great grandmothers and all, you will see them shoulder this responsibility, and at the end of the day they wear out, and that's why I think that most of them cannot go in line of being a 9 to 5er because they want to take care of their home, they want to satisfy their husband, they want to take care of their kids, they want to do house chores, like do everything all by themselves.
Your primary
And
responsibility
the fact that
in being a wife is first of all you are a maid,
You are
then
not
you are
a
a
maid,
9 to
Mr.
5er
Kennedy, you
or a
are not-
business person
she is
or
not
whatever
a
else
maid.
you want to do with
must
your life.
Stop repeating
But
the fact
first
that
of all,
she
you
is
are the
not
maid.
A maid.
Mr. Kennedy, if you don't have a job, that means you're also a maid.
What do you mean if I don't have a
If
job?
you are jobless,
Listen,
you are also
I don't think
a
you
maid
get it yet.
because you need to be
I
at
don't think
home
you get
to
it
assist
yet.
your wife.
I
So
don't think you
that's
get
like
it
the
yet.
conclusion
Because
of what you're
now,
telling me.
now, because this comes with the context of marriage. As long as it has to do with a marriage, the woman is the maid.
She's
First
not,
of
as
all,
long as it has to
and
do with
then
marriage. At
probably
that point, she's
she has a
not
9 to
your
5
maid. She is
and
your wife.
who is also a maid.
She is not your maid at any point in time.
Please, let
she
me
can
ask
say
this
that
question.
today I'm not going to do anything in this house and she will sleep. You will not beat her.
That's how sitting
You will
away
not
from
beat
her
her.
responsibility.
She-
That is how overlooking her own responsibility.
Oh, God.
Please let me ask
Your
you this
responsibility is to be a maid. Number one, that's your primary assignment as a wife.
Let me ask
being
you
a maid.
this
And it's
question.
okay if you decide not to call
Mr.
it that. If
Kennedy,
it encourages you, if it encourages you, you can decide not to call yourself a maid.
You are not.
I will
I
support
am.
you.
Me, I am not.
I
I
will
will
support
never
you.
be a maid. First of all, I am not
That
a
means
maid.
you will never be a wife.
I will be a wife.
You're not ready.
I will be. I see that I will marry
Please,
once and I will
you're
marry.
not
I will not
ready.
marry the kind of person that you are.
Please,
You- see,
Let me tell you
see,
something.
that
I will
means the
marry a
marriage will
man-
not last.
I will marry a man that
I
will
don't
tell
care
me
how the man decides. I don't care.
Last, let me tell you. I will marry
Overlast.
a man that
Okay.
will tell me that, babe, instead of you to go and do this thing, let's go out
Babe.
and go and eat. Babe, instead of you to go
Ah.
and
There are married
Yeah.
men that
Yes,
are
I
out
will
there
marry
that
a
That
cherish
one will
their wife.
capsize.
it will not capsize.
Mr.
Okay.
Kennedy,
With yeah.
That marriage will
Ask
capsize.
Kennedy, for the fact that
You
you're a
will
man,
dare.
I feel like you should come from the place of being a man and being the head of the family.
Of
Not
course.
the place of a playboy. Because you are just projecting.
There's
the
nothing
fact
like a
that
playboy.
You
Okay,
are
first of
sounding
all,
like-
you are
okay,
sounding
wait,
like
hold on.
one.
I've already
You are
talked
not
about.
sounding
I've already
matured
talked about
enough
responsibility of the
to
woman.
live up to what
For
a
the
man,
man,
should do in a marriage.
For the man has to provide for the family, right? So he's
So you
your
can't-
like
wait,
he's your
let me
like
ask you-
Aristo,
let me
right?
ask you this
He's
question.
your like Aristo.
Which
He's
Aristo?
your like your maga. He's like your ATM machine, right?
If you're
Because
taking care of your
every
wife-
single time you need anything in the house, the husband has to stand up to that responsibility.
Hey, wait,
You understand?
God,
But
God, help
As a
us.
man, you might not want to be called the maga
This is
or the
why I would
Aristo
always
or
have-
the
this
ATM
is-
machine,
this is-
but that is exactly what you do. That's the activity of your responsibility as the man.
Are you telling me there are women
I
that
might
don't
not
work?
like to be called the maga or an ATM machine, but that's exactly what I do, because every single time they press my button, I dole out cash. That's the thing. And take up exactly. So you as a woman, you are the maid. You might not like the title, will make it too sharp for you, but you are the maid.
So what is the two-shot
Point
version?
blank period.
There's no point blank period
Yeah,
there
this
because
this is why I would always advise a lady, make your money before entering that marriage.
Yes.
It does not
Please,
matter. If you
money.
like,
Before
be
entering
not a
the, be,
job.
the, be the
Because
director
if
of
you
Central
don't have-
you
Bank.
don't have a 9 to 5 job.
As
At least
long
have
as-
a business you are
If you do
running
not have that money
because
before you enter marriage, they will see you as a liability. Example is this one that is sitting beside me like this.
What
Please,
liability?
remove
They
your
will
cap.
see
Let them
you-
see your
They will
face.
see you as a liability.
Now, let me tell
Really?
you what can happen. As a woman who has all that money, right? You can have, you know the way you do surrogacy, right? Surrogacy, right?
Yes,
You're supposed to carry the pregnancy and everything.
Yes.
And then you get someone to carry the pregnancy for you. Well, that's you have the money to pay. So the same thing, you're supposed to be the maid, and then you get another maid to work under you.
Yeah?
It's okay
Senior-
if you have the
senior
money to
maid
pay,
and junior maid.
but that does not take the responsibility of being a
I
maid
just
from
need to
you
laugh
as the
right now.
wife. That's the thing. You can
Because-
get an assistant maid to maid you. You understand, to help you in your responsibility as a maid. But it does not take that responsibility from you as a wife to be the maid. You are the maid. There is nothing
There-
you're going to.
there
There's,
was
you
Mr.
can't
Kennedy.
even say unless you don't want to
should know
enter
who
the
you are
institution of
marrying,
marriage.
though,
Please,
because
our audience,
you cannot
I would
know
like
it,
to ask
because
you
you
this
enter marriage and go
question.
and see another thing entirely.
Please let me ask the audience this question. If you compromise on things with your wife, does that make you less of a man? Does that make your wife a maid, like Mr. Kennedy?
What do
just
you mean
tried to say?
compromise on
Because-
things? You are you listening to yourself?
Because
If
the
you
fact that-
compromise on things, so you are now agreeing your job is the maid, right? Then you now compromise on it. It's
I'm
okay.
talking
That's
to
your
the man.
decision with the man.
I'm talking to the man because
What do you mean compromise? What's the man compromising on?
on the fact that you are in the marriage and you feel like you people have responsibilities.
No, you people have responsibilities. Tell me what the man is compromising on.
The fact that he said that his mother said that I don't do this for your wife, and the wife said, okay, let me tell this part that my mother-in-law has advised me, and she feels like I'm sure she had to.
What did the man compromise
He had to-
on?
wait.
Because if you're following that story, the man eventually started doing the wife's laundry.
I'm asking
She
the
left
audience
doing
a
the
question.
laundry, her job as the maid of the house, who is also the wife. She left it, and now, because of the mother-in-law's advice, the husband is now doing her own laundry, coupled with his job as the provider of the house.
I'm also
Right?
the provider of the house.
Mr. Kennedy,
No,
you're not just
see, the
providing
thing
for
is
the
that
house.
I'm
the fact
telling
that they've
you,
given the
context,
helping
marriage,
I'm also
context of the
helping
marriage,
you.
it does not matter.
I'm also
if you
helping
own
you.
Central Bank.
I'm also
You are the
helping you.
maid who owns Central
Lois,
Bank.
The truth is,
You are the maid
people
who
like
is
me,
also rich and
at the
owns
end of
Central
the
Bank.
day-
That's what I'm
At
telling
the end
you.
of the day, they tend to just feel like give up on responsibilities, especially finance, because they feel like the woman is using them too much. And if she's high-do, she does not contribute anything to the family. It will be the first person to say that, hello, please go and work.
As in for the woman.
This is the kind of man that we are talking
No,
about.
hold on. I will tell who to go and work. The
You tell your
woman.
wife to go and work.
I don't see.
There are some
That's
times
what I'm
it's
saying.
not everything.
It's okay.
See, your wife can
She
ask
can
you for
work.
100%. You can only provide the little one you can. At
Her
least make her
primary
comfortable, right?
accept. See,
But the fact that
even
you are
if she
trying to
does
put
not
it out there
provide,
that I'm trying to do something.
let me tell you something. Even if she does not provide,
You know, there are some
nobody
women that
will fault her for not providing.
There are some women that will get
Do you
married.
know why?
There are some women that will get
Do
married.
you know why?
Wait, calm down.
Even
let
if
me
she
land
does
now.
not provide, nobody will fault her for not providing. Why?
wait, calm
Because they know that is not her primary assignment to provide. It's
So-
the husband's job.
So it's my primary
That's the
assignment
thing.
to wash your clothes.
Exactly, that's your job.
When I have a 9 to
It's-
5 job. When I have
I
a
don't
business.
care.
And
You
I
can have your
kids
9
there.
to 5 job, but
So-
your job, your primary assignment is to be the maid of the house. And every single thing that the maid is supposed to do, you are to do. If you like, have a 9 to 9. That's it. That's some other burden you're putting on yourself. That's the thing. So because if I fault as the man, if I fault in providing, heaven will hear it, hell will hear it, as in like the entire world will hear about it, right? Because I have failed in my assignment. So you cannot come in your own assignment now and then you're looking for a way out. There's no way out. I don't care what you own. You can own the Capitol in America. You can own the Central. You can own Wall Street, actually. For all I care, you are the maid.
Okay.
Just sit comfortably with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, I would like to ask this question. The man
God.
accepting to do it. Please don't bring
Do
in,
what?
Don't bring in the story of maid now. We've accepted the fact that you said your wife is a maid. I'm
No,
not
we've
your wife.
accepted-
accepted
follow
the
you
fact
and
that
accept that
we've
one.
accepted the fact
no.
that
I did
you
not follow you
are
and
the
accept
maid.
it.
No.
We've accepted the fact that you are the maid.
I've accepted the fact that your wife
Is
is
the
a
maid,
maid.
because me, I'm not a maid.
Because I'm not a maid.
Oh.
I have a job that I'm doing.
You might
And
you
the
might
fact that-
you might want to stay away from marriage, but continue.
Why would
See,
I
I
say
will
That's
get
the
married
reality.
once.
If you want your marriage to
I will
last,
get
that's
married
just
to
the
the
way
right
to
This
go.
is the way-
and
do you
my
know the
marriage
way-
will be
do you know
sweet
the
and
way,
heaven on earth.
do you know
Because
the way this?
your mentality about marriage is
Do you know
different.
the way technology?
What
has
do you mean
made-
different?
And
Do you know the way technology
your
has made
mentality
things
about
easy?
marriage is like from the point of entitlement.
It's not
And the-
entitlement.
Mr. Kennedy.
We split
Mr.
responsibility.
Kennedy,
No,
do you know
it's
the
not
way
split
technology has made
responsibility.
things so easy? They've created a washing machine for you,
It's okay.
so that you can put your clothes by yourself with your hand.
That's not my responsibility.
Oh, I should do it for you.
Yeah,
you go wear the
will
clothes
do
go
it.
work. Oh.
Okay.
Hey.
That's the thing.
Well,
You would
that's
wear
just
the
like-
clothes
See,
to work.
I don't
Please
care
tell
how
me.
a lot of men might want to agree to these things that you guys are saying.
Oh.
But let me tell you, at the point they will know that they made a mistake.
To
Because
helping
that's
their
not
wife.
how it's meant to be.
To helping their wife.
That's not helping. That's her responsibility. Right?
I go shop you
Even
one
women
day.
who are
I don't go cook for you.
even women
I don't go wash
who
your
are
clothes.
what's it called, providers in the house.
You will not
right?
even see me in the
At
house.
a point.
I will shop
Don't you
you.
think they get tired of it?
I want to see your wife actually.
A woman
if
who
you're
is
not
the
married.
provider, of the house, don't you think at a point that she gets tired because she
Mr.
knows
Kennedy,
this
use
is not her
mentality
role?
to marry you.
This
No,
is
you
not
don't.
her role. She knows.
Mr. Kennedy, don't
See,
use
you
this
don't
mentality to
want
marry.
to hone up your
Honestly.
responsibility and assist your wife when she's
See,
tired,
I don't
or
care that I
when there
assist
is
her.
need for
That's
you to
not say
assist
that
your wife.
assisting her is not the bone of contention.
So what's the difference between what the man did and what her mother-in-law told her to
He's not assisting her.
do? Is what?
He is taking over her job as the maid who is also the wife.
So now
He
she's
took
a maid
over.
in the
He
first
took
place.
over her job. Didn't
So
you hear?
she's a maid in the first place.
The mother-in-law said the same thing, that since she got into the house, her own husband, that is the husband that did all the laundry and all that, right? And she's advising this woman to do the same thing. And then she said from that day when she got the advice, is the husband that has taken up. Imagine.
So now the man
It's
is
not.
the
That's not the way it should go.
Okay.
And for that to happen, that's a dysfunctional marriage.
maid. Okay.
Very dysfunctional.
Make it functional for them. You go ahead
Everybody
first.
has to take up their role. Everybody have to take up their role, what they are supposed to be doing.
Can you define a woman's role in marriage?
Maid.
This,
She's a maid.
yeah, said
She's
it.
the maid in the marriage.
Let
That's
me
her,
say
that's
this
her
in
role.
Yoruba.
That's her role.
Kọ́lọ́ má jẹ́ àkàgbákò ọkùnrin bí Kennedy.
You just said my name in Yoruba. Kennedy.
Because no, God.
He has
no.
described his wife in a
See,
marriage.
I know the kind of woman
In
you
his
said
own
to
marriage.
say.
See, if you
And
I know what your
if you
marriage
want
is.
your
Those
marriage to
gullible
last,
women.
I'm telling you, that's what's going to be.
Marriage is a
If you
replica
want
of
your marriage
love.
to last, that's what's going to be. Unless you want to have an audio marriage where you guys come out and have appearances, post appearances
I would
for
rather
people,
have that
your
than
plastic face.
staying
You know
in
what
a
I'm
marriage
saying?
whereby my husband thinks
Then
I'm
when
weak.
you go back
God
home, you
forbid.
go back to a rocking marriage because
Better.
you all have decided not to play your roles. You're switching roles up and
I
down,
prefer that
and
one,
it
no.
can never work like that.
I felt that one.
See,
I'm saying
Mr.
the marriage
Kennedy.
whereby-
Mr.
Yes,
Kennedy.
that's
The
the
marriage
marriage
will
whereby a
end.
man,
It
whereby
will
the man
end.
calls me.
The
a
marriage
maid.
will
Can you
end
Kennedy?
Why would you call
abruptly.
me a maid? That,
I don't have to call you.
fact
That's what
that-
I'm saying. You can choose
See,
a
do you
fancy
know
name
that-
for it, but the bottom line is you're the maid,
okay.
Mr. Kennedy.
who is also the wife.
Your
Mr.
wife
Kennedy.
is the maid, not me.
Mr. Kennedy.
All right.
The fact that you know that there are some women that will say it's like that, like they'll state their intentions clearly before they get into marriage that I don't want to have kids because she feels like that responsibility of being a mother will be too much on her,
Yeah.
and she wants to stay away
What do
from
you now want to
childbirth.
be?
stay
Responsibility
away
of
from
mother will be too
childbirth.
much on you. Why did you
And-
now enter marriage? See, sometimes I'm wondering, like, I
marriage a
mean, like,
childbearing,
it's like you went and enrolled
Am I
yourself
a
in
reproductive
school.
machine? I
You
don't
went and
understand.
enrolled yourself in school,
I just
and
said
then you're
some
complaining
women.
about assignments, and
Please.
complaining about the
I complain
reading,
about
and you're
assignments
complaining.
and reading.
Why did you come into school
So come out in flying colors, even if I don't
without reading an assignment and all that? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Assignment is different,
See, there is no shortcut. There is no shortcut to these things, right? If you are going to
If
do
I
this
don't want
particular
to get-
thing,
if I don't
this
want
is
to
the
have
way
kids.
to go.
Okay.
If I
That's
don't
just
want
like
to
that.
have kids, it will
It's
not
like you
cost
having a roadmap to where you're going, and then you
Mr.
don't want to follow the roadmap. Do you actually want to end up where you plan to end up?
Where do you
Do
want,
you want to end up
where,
there?
Where you
Right?
going to? Where you ending?
That's the thing. So if you say this is going to be a marriage and this marriage is going to be successful, then you have to be the maid, then your husband have to be the provider. That's all. That's all this union requires of you.
Your union, no, not my union.
That's
Because
all
me,
your union requires
your
of
own
you.
union.
Yeah, we
That's-
personalize
see, I
with
don't
your
know.
I
own
will marry
union. I'm
once
not
and I will
married.
marry right.
But I will marry
somebody
right.
like
What
that.
do you
marry
mean marry
a good
right?
man that
Immediately
will
you're
love me.
immediately
An
you're looking
intentional
away
man,
from
no
taking
God.
this responsibility. Is you've no longer married right. You married wrong. That's the thing. Because that marriage can't last.
You should just
How
ask
can
the
it
question.
last? And then you're
Oh,
not.
God.
I mean, like,
Mr. Kennedy,
do you understand?
Mr.
Like,
Kennedy.
you were employed into an office as probably the HR person, and then you resume work and went to take over the seat of the director of the company. I mean, how can that work? How
Okay.
can that work? Your job
Is there
will
no
not, as
promotion?
in, like, you've ended the job yourself. Why do you want to go and take over the seat of the director when you're supposed to be HR, right? So you come in here, there's a
context
role
are
you're supposed to
different from
play
what we are
in
talking
this
about.
union, and then you leave the role, and then you go to somewhere else and be doing some other thing, and you think that whole union will last. It won't.
Okay.
It can't.
Okay. I would say that
It never will.
one of the lessons, please, we should round up with one take of like a moral lesson
I
for
have
our
a take.
audience.
But you can start loose.
Nah,
I
you
would
should
say
start,
that
though. You should
no.
start. Let's start very well.
Before we wrap up, I would say that in your marriage, it's your marriage. You and your husband, you have every right to decide what you want to do in your marriage. And without the interference of your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your in-laws, you should be able to have your stand, like take your stand on whatever decision you feel should be right and you feel you are comfortable with. If you know that you can't do the laundry for your husband, please sit back and discuss it before you get into the marriage. If you know that you can't take up the responsibility as a mother, like childbearing, all those here and there,
Yeah.
taking care of kids and all, sit back and discuss it with your husband. If he's fine with it, he will settle with you. Sorry, your man, before you finally say I do at the altar. If he's okay with it, he would say fine, I can go ahead with the marriage. But if it does not sit well with him, obviously he's going to opt out of that relationship. And also I would say that our society has placed like a tag on women, just like Mr. Kennedy has been saying, calling a woman a maid. As a woman, you're an helpmeet. And the fact that you have responsibilities to like own up to, you have every right to say I can't do this thing if you feel tired or stressed out.
Yeah.
There should be no
Maids get tired.
imposing of responsibilities, because I'm
They're
just
And
humans.
here
at least
to
I'm not
help you
getting paid.
financially.
Your wife is
I'm
doing a free
Husband
work.
is
supporting you,
providing.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Financially,
Uh-huh.
I can
It's not
support
providing
you.
for the two of us.
Listen to what someone Kiki said recently, that she said that she's not the kind of woman that will be at home when they were like talking to her about her stuff online, and she said that she will support her man financially. She will support her man in place of prayer, like spiritually, but and other aspects. But the fact that that's someone that is into content creation and she knows her responsibility as a mother.
As a maid as well.
She's not in
She's
it.
not a maid, and the
Uh,
fact that
And it's okay that she said she can
Mr.
hire,
Kennedy.
at least if she's not going to be at home to do all those things, that means she will have to hire an assistant maid.
I don't
whatever.
understand how.
But I'm saying that if you want to be in marriage and you want your marriage to last long and like just be yourself in your marriage, don't take up external advices from like in-laws that can ruin
Third
your
parties.
marriage.
All right.
Do
Lois,
what
let's hear
will
from-
work for your marriage, please and please and please. And I would say also that marriage is not a do or die affair. If you
Okay.
encounter someone
So
like
you guys
Mr.
don't want to stay
Kennedy
again.
to be your husband,
Go come
and
on,
he's
now why they get
maltreating
divorced
you,
now? Yeah.
please and please and please, you can fight
It's
for
not a do or
divorce,
die affair.
because at the end of the day, the same society that you are trying to like look up to and say that I sustain my marriage,
This is not
I
a
live up,
society thing.
I live up
It's a
to this or
responsibility
that one.
thing.
It's the same society that we ask you, why can't you see house choice can make you become useless.
Why
as
did
a
you not
woman.
enter the marriage?
Do you know there are some
If you're
women
not,
that
if
you
you
see
don't have
them,
ability for
they
the
look
job, you
way
stay away
older
from
than
the job.
their
Don't
age
go and
because
apply.
of the kind of house choice
They now give you the job. You are now
doing.
complaining about the job.
Okay.
Please, can you say a word of advice to our
I have.
audience?
Okay, do you want to
You
go?
go. You
first?
go first.
I have a word of advice for you guys. Every single thing that we do in this life has to do with role play. It's all role playing.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like you get a job, you're role playing, whatever it is you're supposed to do. You get you become a student, you get admission, you're role playing as a student, right? You don't go and leave the role you're supposed to be playing and be playing some other thing. If you come into a marriage, there is a role for the wife, there is a role for the husband. And all these roles have their own titles, right? The wife, you are the maid. Husband, you are the provider. That's the thing. So that is why every single time that you falter in your responsibility, people, raise alarm like, hey, so like someone comes into the house now and, they say, oh, why is this place not tidy? Why are something? You say, don't you have a wife? That's the first thing. Because everybody knows this is the job of the wife, to be the maid, right? Or they come into the house and they're like, your children's school fees are not paid, that your bills, light bills are not paid. I say, is there no man in the house? Because everybody knows this is the role of the man. So I understand that we are like in new age and everything, and everybody is trying to like change everything. First of all, these rules can be changed. But what we can do actually is we can help to change the titles, right? So instead of calling you the maid that you are, we can decide to say, okay, you are a stay-at-home mom, right? We can decide to say you are like a homemaker or a home builder. Just something to bruise your ego, you understand? Something to just, to help pamper your ego and, feed
I'm
it,
going to cut you.
right?
I'm going to cut
But you are a maid. So just get the
Lawrence,
message,
please, your word
get the
of
description.
advice
That's
to
the
the
thing. I
audience.
understand that word shakes people even in their boots.
Oh,
but that is what it
Jesus.
is. Wife,
Mr.
you are
Kennedy.
the maid. Husband, you are the provider. Everybody should just stand correct.
Okay.
Stand in your truth.
Thank God we.
It will make your life easier.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is what I'm going to say. Do not allow third parties into your marriage, give you opinions on your marriage. And also, you are not a maid. As a wife, you are not a maid. The maid title is because they are paying you. He is not paying you. If he
Obviously.
says he's providing for you, kinikon, it's not. That is not an an opportunity for him to call you a maid. It's just like you telling him that, oh babe, please come and help me repair my car or something, and then you start calling him mechanic. He's not a mechanic, and you are not a maid. As far as he's not paying you, and you are not paying him, because now he is your helpmate. He is your helpmate. He's supposed to even assist you in things like that. And if You cannot even pick up your own clothes and go and wash. I can wash your clothes. I don't have a problem with washing your clothes. But if you find it like
Why are you
I am
staring at me? I don't
I
understand.
am
Am I supposed?
entitled. I am entitled to washing your clothes. If I don't wash your clothes, nobody will wash your clothes for you. Let me just tell you the basic truth. You are going to wear dirty clothes to work. You don't have a choice. And I will not cook food for you. I will cook for myself. Thank God that Indomie is there. Even if I cook soup, safe, I
Whether
will
you
lock
like
my
it or not,
fridge.
we shop it.
I will lock my fridge and I'll carry my key. Shebi I'm a maid. It's as
if,
simple as that.
if you please.
Stop adding sense of entitlement to what you do.
Yes,
Please.
the word "made" is impolite, and the fact that if you are
You
going
keep
to
saying
be
the word maid is impolite. I've already told you we can change the name, but
So-
what you are is a
Please,
maid.
it's okay. It's okay. Miss
thank you very
Adeniji.
much, please. Also, I would add that if you want to be a full housewife, you should define it before you get into your marriage. And if you are going to be a 9 to 5er, also define it. If you want to run your business, please state it clearly before you sign your I do papers. Thank you all for staying with us on Uncanny Review on Light Africa Podcast Television. I remain your favorite host, that's Misola, and my co-host are here with me.
Mr. Kennedy, as usual.
That is calling women maids.
Please follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, wherever at Kayon Kennedy.
Thank you.
And my name is Lois.
Thank you for staying with us on thank you for staying with us on Uncanny Review. You know, societal issues that you tend to sweep under the carpet, we bring it to you unfiltered, just the way it is. Even if you don't want to talk about it, we spill it out and be careless about your reaction. Please engage on Light Africa Podcast Television on all social media platforms at Light Africa Podcasts on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Snapchat, TikTok. Follow us everywhere and click the subscribe button. Yeah, go back, click it. Thank you. We love you and join us on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.